ta'wil, it derived from the word awala, which means to refer back to the first. And it has two meanings of ta'wil, which is the first one. There are some scholars that think ta'wil and tafsir have the same meaning. And the second opinion that say ta'wil is to displace the word from its non-meaning to a far-fetched one. The word ta'wil or awala was mentioned 70 times in the Quran in four senses, which is the definition, outcome, secret meaning, and explanation of dreams. Alright, so one of the popular opinion about tafsir and ta'wil come from Abdul Al-Rahim Ibn Al-Qasim, where he said that tafsir was based on Quran and Sunnah, while ta'wil is the derived meaning and application. So, to conclude, tafsir is explanation of the Quranic statements in the light of what Prophet ﷺ taught and his companions reported, while ta'wil is to prefer and emphasize through ijtihad one of several expected meanings of a word on the basis of some strong arguments.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuratika binti Rosli. So today I will be talking about the development of tafsir during the period of the Prophet ﷺ from the first year before Hijrah and until the 10th after Hijrah. So as we all know, Prophet ﷺ was the last messenger of Allah, and he had to accomplish the task of conveying the message of divine book, which is the Al-Quran, and also to deliver the comprehensive message of it. So throughout his life, he had to address two kinds of people or two groups of people. The first one is men in general, and the second group is those who accepted his call, which means the believers, those who believe in his words. Now let's get into the Prophet's understanding of the Quran. So Prophet's responsibility to explain the Quran entails his complete perceptions of the revealed words. So this means that Prophet ﷺ must understand the whole Quran completely even before he delivered it to the people. So this particular ayat from Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 67, it strengthens the fact that our Prophet ﷺ really have developed a complete and comprehensive understanding of the Quranic messages before he diffused the message to other people. So this particular ayah said, "O Messenger, convey what has been sent to you from your Lord. If you did not do, you would not have fulfilled his mission." So that is about Prophet's understanding of the Quran. So now let's get into the sources of the Prophet's tafsir of the Quran. So what kind of sources did the Prophet ﷺ used for him to do tafsir of the Quran? So there are two sources. The first one is wahyu and the second one is ijtihad. And there are two modes of the Prophet's tafsir. The first one is by demonstrating it, and the second one is verbally. So that is all for my part. Thank you.
Critic of these three views, right? The first is the tafsir of the entire Quran. Ibn Taymiyyah's argument there need reconsideration. This is because in Quran, Surah Al-Nahl, Allah told that the Prophet does not even need to elaborate every single ayah in the Quran. The second view, very little amount of explanation. The second view is also erroneous. Argument on theory that Prophet explained only few ayah of the Quran based on statement attributed to Aisha is unreliable because one reporter in the chain is Muhammad ibn Ja'far al-Zubair, whose authenticity is doubted. The third view on explanation of a considerable portion of the Quran, the second argument to support the second view is also not strong. 1. However, the opinion that Prophet had elaborated a major portion of the Quran to the people through hadith seems to be quite tenacious and valid. And there is 16 prominent Sahaba Mufassirun, 10 of them the most popular like Abu Bakr, Umar ibn al-Khattab, Usman bin Affan, Ali bin Abi Talib, Ibn Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Abbas, Ubay ibn Ka'ab, Zaid bin Sabit, Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, Abdullah ibn al-Zubair. And during the period of Sahaba, extent of Sahaba's understanding of the first view is because they understand well about the Quranic language and its style, and second is because Sahaba stood at one and the same level of understanding of Quran, and also supported by the authentic report. That's all.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Asnida binti Ahmad Rizwan and my metric number is 1618394. I will be explaining from part 4 from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Okay, he is the one of the companions that always be praised by Prophet Muhammad SAW himself because his knowledge that knows very well about the Al-Quran. Next, we move to Ali ibn Talib. He also one of the companions that knows very well about the Al-Quran because he has the knowledge of the 7 styles of reading. Next, we move to Ubay ibn Ka'ab. He also one of the companions that write the Quran. Even Prophet Muhammad SAW praised him by saying that he is the most learned by among the Sahaba. Next, we move to distinct features of this period. There's no tafsir was codified at this time, and most of the companions use 4 sources in explaining about the Quran. First, they use hadith. Second, they use Judeo-Christian tradition. They use own deliberation and ijtihad. Next, we move to school of tafsir. I will be explaining about Maki, and most of the 4th of the companions that study in Maki school of tafsir is Sa'id ibn Jubair. Second, Mujahid ibn Jabal. Third, Ta'us ibn Kaisan. And lastly, Atta ibn Rabah. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Rashida. So today I would like to talk about codification period and also modern period. So for codification period, it appears that during the Sahabas and Tabi'in's lifetime, traditions on tafsir were transmitted and preserved verbally. Scholars from among the Sahaba and Tabi'in generations who are known to have written down ahadith may also have tried to pen down tafsir. Hadith works, reports on tafsir from the Prophet or Sahaba or Tabi'in will also included in hadith literature. Okay, so moving on to modern period, most of the tafsir works written down between the 3rd century after Hijrah and the 13th century after Hijrah. Tafsir works during this time were produced. They are first one, Tafsir Al-Mana by Al-Said Muhammad Rashid Rada, Fi Zilal Al-Quran by Said Qutub, Tafhim Al-Quran by Said Abu A'la Maududi. So the first 2 are in Arabic, the 3rd and the 4th are in Urdu, and the last 2 are in English. For example, Tafhim Al-Quran by Said Maududi has been translated into English by Prof. Zafar Isha Ansari.